So this is how most girls feel when they watch a movie based on a Nicholas Sparks novel. There is hope in true love. There is hope. And this is how most guys feel when they watch a movie based off of a Nicholas Sparks novel. Fuck this shit. Ah, the beauty of Nicholas Sparks movies, huh? Hey everybody, this is 22 Tiger Dude and I'm here to review The Best of Me. Oh yeah, The Best of Me is based off of a Nicholas Sparks novel, to no surprise, and it stars James Marsden, Michelle Monaghan, Luke Bracey, and Liana Liberato. I think I got that right. Best of Me is about this couple that fell in love and then a little situation happens which gets them separated for 20 years. Then one day older Dawson had a near-death experience, so he felt like seeing the love of his life again, hoping that they could have the reconnections even though Amanda already married and has her own life. I'm going to be straight up honest. I know when it comes to the girls and guys with these movies, it's very dividing, at least for the most part. You know, most girls enjoy these movies, but most guys can't stand these movies. But with me as a dude, I actually don't mind these movies. I don't think they're good. For the most part, I don't think they're good movies. But I don't think they're the romantic garbage that a lot of guys, or even some girls, describe them to be. Because they're not the worst movies I've seen. You know, they're fine, they're watchable, but they're just not very memorable. The only movies I actually liked that are based off Nicholas Sparks novels is The Last Song, The Notebook, and, I'm actually going to say it, The Best of Me. That's right. I actually liked this movie. Now, does The Best of Me have the typical cliches you could expect from movies like these? Yes. Is it predictable? Yes. Is it manipulative? Does it try to make me as the viewer cry when it doesn't work? Yes. But I like this movie. And I think the reason I like this movie is because I already knew what to expect from these movies. And going into this one, I wasn't looking forward to it. But I came with an open mind already knowing. And that's probably why I did like The Best of Me. Not only that, but I actually didn't mind the cliches as much as I do with the other movies because I'm fine with the movie being predictable. I'm fine with it being cliched. But as long as I actually care about the movie and what's going on, then that's all that matters to me. And The Best of Me is that way where, yes, it's very predictable. You know what's going to happen. You know how it's going to basically end. But I actually cared about what's going on. For one thing, I actually thought the storyline to this movie was well written. I actually thought the writing was good here. How the movie was executed, for the most part, was very well done to me. And I actually do think the acting in The Best of Me was good. And I cared about the characters. James Marsden and Michelle Monaghan, they had great chemistry. The two of them play nice back and forth. And Luke Bracey and Liana Liberato, who play younger Dawson and Amanda, they do a really good job, and I bought into their chemistry. And Liana Liberato, who played younger Amanda, she was really adorable. But I did have an issue, mainly with the casting. I mean, come on. You really think looking like this young is going to make you look like this older? Bullshit. Seriously, casting, whoever did the casting, I'm just going to flat out say this, terrible job. Terrible, terrible job. Come on. Luke Bracey and James Marsden, by the way, fun fact, Paul Walker, may he rest in peace, was actually supposed to be James Marsden's character. Just thought I'd give you that little fun fact, but yeah, casting choice, not a very good job. And I could say the same for the Liana Liberato and Michelle Monaghan, but at least that casting, they looked semi-similar. So I could kind of forgive that casting, but the Luke Bracey and James Marsden, I'm sorry, you could have done at least a better job to make those versions at least look somewhat look-alike. There were times where I actually thought the movie looked so beautiful. Well, the whole movie looked good, but there were shots where I'm all like, wow, it looks really good, especially those shots where you see the sunset and just the scenery overall. It was quite impressive. I also do have to mention that I like this character played by Gerard McRaney. He plays the character Tuck that takes in Dawson, Luke Bracey, and I thought he did a really good job. He was a very likable character, and he was just one of those characters that makes you go, hey, I like this guy. He's really cool. But yes, does The Best of Me have cheesy makeout moments? Yes, I will say that's one of the issues I did have with The Best of Me. Do have that cliche couples kissing in the rain that you see in all of these other Nicholas Sparks movies. Of the moments where the movie does try to make me cry, it does make me feel a little manipulative. My screening actually gave us tissues, but I didn't cry. I didn't need the tissues. But I did care about the characters. I just couldn't emotionally connect to what's going on because it felt so forced and it just wasn't really executed as well. Another issue I did have with the movie, however, was how it ended. I didn't hate the ending, but you know, it's what I come to expect. Just a not very satisfying ending. It's okay if you guys out there or you ladies out there hate these movies, but I personally like this one. I'm still not a fan of these movies in general, but The Best of Me, in my opinion, is actually one of the better movies based off Nicholas Sparks novels. So I'm going to give The Best of Me, surprisingly, a solid 3 out of 4 stars. Yes, it's a romantic movie. Yes, it's predictable. Yes, it's not anything original, but I enjoyed it. So 3 out of 4 stars for The Best of Me. I am 22 Tiger Dude. Don't forget that I will always have Tiger Power!